Whether during foreplay or the main event, your hands can be incredibly powerful when used the right way. With the right technique, many women can even reach orgasm from fingers alone. Fingers can bend, adjust pressure, change angles, and scale from 1 to 2 or 3, which means they're precise tools that allow far more control than anything straight and rigid. When you use them with skill, your touch can be unforgettable. I'm Dr. Aria Brooks, a urologist and intimacy coach with over 12 years of experience helping men restore their vitality, performance, and connection in both health and relationships. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Share your age and location in the comments so we can see just how many men around the world are in this together. And if men's health, confidence, and intimacy matter to you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because here we talk about the real issues no one else is willing to bring up. The first step actually happens before you touch her at all, and that is consent and preparation. Asking something as simple as, "Do you want me to touch you here?" can make her feel comfortable and admired, and that sense of safety alone makes her body more responsive. Preparation matters as well. Trim and smooth your nails, wash your hands thoroughly with warm water and soap, take off your rings, and keep a water-based lubricant nearby. These little details matter more than most men realize. Clean hands prevent micro scratches, lubricant prevents friction, and the fact that you thought to prepare tells her that you are considerate. That thoughtfulness often deepens her arousal before you've even started. And before I talk about the second step, I want to mention something I've created that ties directly into what we're talking about today. It's called the All-in-One Men's Vitality and Intimacy Blueprint, a complete guide every man needs to rebuild his energy, confidence, and connection, both physically and emotionally. Inside, I share the same methods I use in my own practice, including the 7 proven bedroom techniques that help men reignite passion, build sensitivity, and last longer naturally, while also deepening communication and intimacy with their partners. You'll find the link in the description and pinned comment. It's the perfect next step if you're ready to move beyond performance and truly master connection. Lubrication deserves a moment of attention. Water-based formulas are the safest choice for most situations because they work with condoms and toys and are easy to clean. Silicone-based lubricants last longer if dryness is an issue, but they can damage silicone toys. Oil-based lubricants can feel cushioned, but they are not condom-safe and can irritate sensitive tissue. When in doubt, stick with a simple, unscented water-based formula. Keep it within reach so you never have to break the moment to go searching. Once you are ready, the next step is warm-up and teasing. This is where most men make the mistake of moving too quickly. Arousal is a full-body process, not a light switch. Start away from her genitals. Kiss her neck, trace along her collarbone, run your hands down her inner arms, her lower back, her hips, and her outer thighs. Use a slow tempo, giving her nervous system time to register and build anticipation. If you are unsure how long to warm up, think of spending at least 2 to 5 minutes before the first direct touch. When your hand finally rests over her vulva, even if it is still over her underwear, don't rush. Press your palm gently, hold, and then release. Trace the edges of her underwear and play with pressure on and off. Teasing is not filler. Teasing is fuel. It swells blood flow to the clitoris, the labia, and the entrance of the vagina, which makes every touch that follows far more powerful. Now you can move into external touch. When she is ready for skin, let your fingers slide gently along her outer lips and then her inner lips. Take your time. Circle softly around the hood of the clitoris rather than going directly to the tip, because the tip is often too sensitive at first. Think of your strokes as feather light and then gradually add more weight as her body responds. Pay attention to her cues. You'll see her breath quicken, her hips shift, and small sounds escape. These are the signals telling you to continue. If you're ever unsure, ask in a calm voice. Softer or firmer, faster or slower, higher or lower. Women appreciate that you check in because it shows you're tuned in to her experience. Every woman's body is unique, but most prefer consistency over randomness. Rhythm matters more than force. Gentle circles around the clitoral hood, vertical strokes from the pubic mound down toward the vaginal entrance and back up, or flowing side-to-side movements can all feel incredible when done steadily. Some women enjoy the broader contact of 2 fingers, while others prefer the precision of 1 fingertip. The key is to watch, listen, and adapt. A helpful pattern is to gradually increase pressure in small steps and then reset to lighter strokes, allowing her body to continuously rise without becoming overwhelmed. When she is ready for penetration, keep in mind that wetness signals arousal but does not always mean readiness. Always ask, "Do you want me inside?" If she says yes, add lubricant and begin with one finger. Never insert dry. Glide in slowly and pause just inside so her muscles can relax. If you feel tension, don't push further. Stay near the entrance, circle gently, and wait for her body to soften. Once you are inside, use a gentle curling motion toward the front wall. This is where the sensitive anterior zone lies. Often called the G spot, it usually feels spongy or slightly ridged and becomes more defined as arousal builds. Explore it with light strokes and build pressure only if she asks for more or if her body clearly leans into it. Position can help as well. A small pillow under her hips tilts her pelvis and makes the front wall easier to reach. If your wrist becomes tired, shift your angle instead of speeding up. Slow, deliberate movements almost always feel better for her and protect your own hands from strain. If she wants extra fullness, you can move to 2 fingers, always well lubricated. Keep your fingertips curled toward the front wall and coordinate your other hand or thumb to continue stimulating the clitoral area. When internal and external touch are combined, the sensations can be overwhelming in the best possible way because you're activating multiple nerve pathways at once. Think of it as music. Your inside hand provides the steady baseline, while your outside hand adds the melody. Keep both steady and only change one element at a time so you can see exactly what makes her respond. As she builds toward climax, her signals will become stronger. Her hips may press harder into your hand, her breath will grow faster, her thighs may tremble, and her sounds may deepen. The most important rule here is that once you find the rhythm that makes her body react, do not change it. Stay right there. If she says "don't stop" or "right there," treat those words as absolute instructions. Many climaxes are lost when the stimulation changes too soon. Consistency is what carries her over the edge. If you need to adjust your hand, anchor part of your touch, such as keeping your thumb steady while you move the rest. That way she doesn't feel everything drop away at once. There are also variations that many women enjoy. Some love gentle hood strokes using 2 fingers in a V shape to move the clitoral hood without exposing the tip. Others respond well to long waves that travel from the outer thighs to the inner thighs to the labia and back out again, which helps reset sensitivity if she starts to feel overstimulated. Simply placing a warm palm over the vulva with steady pressure can be deeply calming between peaks. If she enjoys blended stimulation, try combining small internal strokes with a consistent external rhythm, almost like playing 2 instruments at once. The key is small, precise, steady movements rather than large, random ones. Afterward, don't just stop cold. Keep your touch steady, but gradually lighten the pressure as her body relaxes. Hold her, stroke her ribs, her hair, or her thighs. Offer her water. Allow her nervous system to settle gently. Later, ask her one simple question: what did you like most? That answer is your true guidebook because it shows her you care about her experience and gives you a clear map for the next time. There are also some truths most men never hear. Not every woman climaxes from penetration, and that is completely normal. Many prefer clitoral-focused touch only, while others enjoy a blend. The only way to know is to watch, listen, and ask. And never forget that the emotional tone matters as much as the technique. When a woman feels safe, admired, and unrushed, her body naturally produces more blood flow, more lubrication, and more pleasure. Rushing, gripping too tightly, or focusing on performance tends to close the body down. Patience, admiration, and attentiveness are what open it up. Before we wrap up, I want to touch on something many viewers ask me, which is what natural supplements actually make a difference for men's health. After reviewing the research and seeing what works in practice, I've narrowed it down to 4 essentials: one that supports stronger erections, one that helps stamina and performance, one that balances testosterone, and one that supports prostate comfort. These are natural, science-backed formulas designed to work together for maximum effect. I've linked them below in the description and in the pinned comment so you can check them out and see how they may help you feel your best. And remember, supplements are just one tool. If you have concerns, always talk with your doctor. And finally, remember that this channel is here for you. Share your thoughts in the comments, let us know your age and where you're from, and connect with other men who are taking these steps alongside you. Growing older is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter. If today's video gave you clarity, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use respectful, real guidance. I'm Dr. Aria Brooks, and I'll see you in the next video.